Good morning, students. This is Math session, 9th standard, chapter 4, Geometry, exercise 4.1 solutions. Exercise 4.1, first sum. See this figure. In the figure, AB is parallel to CD. In this figure, this AB line is parallel to CD line. Then find the value of x. You have to find this x degree. Okay, let us see the solution. Before that, we are going to modify the diagram. That is, you have to extend the AB line to this side like this. Similarly, you have to extend the CD line this side. So we will get the parallel lines. AB and CD as parallel lines, and you have to consider this AT line as the transversal. Similarly, you have to extend that CT transversal like this. Okay, that two are the intersecting lines. These two are the parallel lines. In that figure, already we are known this is the 140 degree and this is the 150 degree. Okay, now we are going to give the name of this corresponding angles as 1. Okay, so here 140 degree means this angle 1 also 140 degree. And you have to give this as the 2. Here this is the straight line. So here 140 degree means this inside angle is 40 degree. Since in a straight angle is 180 degree, on that 140 degree is subtracted from 180 degree, then we get 40 degree. Okay. Similarly, how to consider this CD line. This also a straight line. Here we are having 150 degree as the answer. The adjacent angle must be 30 degree. Okay. So sum of the angles is 180 degree. So how to consider this as the one triangle? Isn't it or not? That is the angle formed here as 2, 3 and 4. Already we are known that second angle as 40 degree and third angle as 30 degree. We are known the sum of the angles inside a triangle is 180 degree. So 180 degree, here 40 degree plus 30 degree means 70 degree. So 180 degree minus 70 degree means we will get 110 degree. Okay. Now here this position is the x value. Here 110 degree means this angle must be 70 degree. That is, you have to subtract 110 degree from 180 degree. So that is the solution for this. Let us see the statements. See from the figure, angle 1 equal to 140 degree since the symbol is since corresponding angles are equal, isn't it or not? Here 140 degree, here 140 degree. Okay, these two are the corresponding angles. We are already known for our parallel lines, corresponding angles are equal. For the second one is equal to 40, that is, this is the straight line. That is, angle 1 plus angle 2 must be 180 degree. So, from that you have to subtract 140 degree to get the answer as 40 degree. Next, you have to see the third angle, this angle. That is, angle 3 plus this 150 degree is 180 degree because that is the straight angle that is given here. Since angle 3 plus 150 degree is 180 degree, then you have to find the angle 3 by subtracting this 150 degree from 180 degree to get the answer as 30 degree. Next, the angle 4 is 110 degree. How means angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle 4 is 180 degree. Now to substitute that values and get the angle 4 as 110 degree. Okay. Then angle 4 plus this x value is 180 degree. So angle x equal to this angle 4 is 110 degree. So if we are subtracting that means we will get the angle x as 70 degree. So this is the answer for this sum. Let us see the second sum. Here AB line and CD line are parallel lines. Okay, angle B is 48 degree, angle D is 24 degree. How to find the value of x value? Okay, here x degree is greater than 180 degree but less than 360 degree. So that angle is reflex angle. Let us see the solution. For that, I have to extend this line BC to C. That is, BC is act as a transversal for these two parallel lines. Similarly, I have to extend this line D to A. So this AD line is also act as a transversal for these parallel lines. But this AD line and BC line are intersecting lines. Okay, how to mark here this angle as the 1. Okay, here this B angle and this C angle are the alternate angles. For the parallel lines, alternate angles are always equal. So this angle 1 is 48 degree. Next you have to see this triangle. Okay, already we are known sum of the angles inside a triangle is 180 degree. Here by using that alternate angles we are found 48 degree. This 24 degree is already given. Here 3, angle 3. That is angle 1 plus angle 3 plus 24 degree is equal to 180 degree. Angle 1 is already known 48 degree. So 48 degree plus 24 degree is 72 degree. That 72 come this side minus 72. So 180 degree minus 72 means angle 3 is 108 degree. Okay, so this angle is 108 degree. This angle 3 and angle 4 are vertically opposite angles. So this angle is also 108 degree. Okay, therefore that is angle 4 is 108 degree. If two lines are intersect, then vertically opposite angles are equal. So now we are known this 3 angle and 4th angle. How to consider this BC line? So these are this is a straight line means this angle 4 and 5 are the adjacent angles, and straight line means straight angle. So I have to subtract 180 degree minus 108 degree means we will get the angle 5 as 72 degree. So I have to add all those three angles to get the x value. That is angle 3 plus angle 4 plus angle 5. That is angle 5 is 72 degree since angle 3 plus angle 3 plus angle 5 is also a straight angle. Okay, you may use angle 3 plus angle 5 or angle 4 plus angle 5. Both are same. That is angle 5 is 72 degree. Therefore, angle 3 plus angle 4 plus angle 5 equal to 108 degree plus 108 degree plus 72 degree. So that x value is 288 degree. Next, we have to see the third sum. Here also AB line is parallel to CD line. We want to find the x value. See this, it's like a Z, inverted Z, isn't it? Here, that is, these two lines are parallel and AD line is act as a transversal. In transversal means this angle D must be equal to this 53 degree. Since these two are the alternate angles. Okay, in parallel lines alternate angles are always equal. So this will become 53 degree. See this solution. From the figure, sum of the three angles of your triangles is 180 degree. Here one angle is 38 degree. Since this A and D are alternate angle, this D angle is also 53 degree plus x degree is equal to 180 degree. So I have to find the x degree. I have to subtract that 38 degree plus 53 degree from 180 degree. That is 180 degree minus sum of these two angles is 91 degree. Then we will get the answer as 89 degree for x value. See the second sum. The angles of a triangle are in the ratio 1:2:3. Find the measure of each angle of the triangle. So இந்த மாதிரி ratiosல கொடுத்திருந்தாலே you have to take that angles as 1x, 2x, 3x அப்படின்னு எடுத்துக்கணும். இங்க என்ன கொடுத்திருக்காங்க அப்படின்னா triangle சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. So how to add the angles inside the triangle. Then we will get the answer as 180 degree. Isn't it? By using that concept, we are going to find the measure of each angle. Let us see the solution. Now to take the angles be x. Okay. So that ratio will becomes 1 into x as x, 2 into x as another angle, 3 into x as the third angle. Since we are known sum of the three angles of your triangles is 180 degree. That is x plus 2x plus 3x equal to 180 degree. So what is the what is the answer for x plus 2x plus 3x? Yes, 6x. So 6x answer is 180 degree, which implies x equal to 180 degree divided by 6. So x value is 30 degree. Okay, if you are cancelling this means we will get this. Okay, that is by cancelling this by sixth table means we will get the answer as 30 here. It is for one time. So for this x value is equal to 30 degree. Okay, now we are going to find the other two angles. That is we are found one angle as 30 degree. For that second angle 2 into x. So 2 into 30 degree equal to 60 degree and 3 into x means 3 into 30 degree equal to 90 degree. Therefore, the three angles of the triangle are 30 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. So, நம்ம இதை add பண்ணி பார்த்தோம் அப்படின்னா we will get that 180 degree. அப்படி வந்ததுன்னா our answer is correct. Okay, add பண்ணி பார்த்தோம்னா 30 plus 60 degree is 90 degree, 90 plus 90 degree means 180 degree. So, this our answer is correct. Let us see the third question. Consider the given pairs of triangles and say whether each pair is that of concurrent triangles. So, for sumsல இப்போ நமக்கு ரெண்டு triangles கொடுத்திருப்பாங்க. So, அந்த triangle வந்து concurrent triangles ஆன்னு check பண்ண போறோம். If the triangles are concurrent, say how. That is, எப்படி concurrent வந்துச்சுன்னு reason சொல்லணும்னு சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. If they are not congruent, say why. That is, congruent இல்லைன்னா ஏங்கிற reason சொல்லணும். And also say if a small modification would make them congruent. So, அதில் என்ன வந்து condition satisfy பண்ணுச்சுன்னா அது congruent மாறுங்கிறதையும் mention பண்ண சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. Okay, let us see the first subdivision. See this, here they were given a pair of triangles. That is, the name of the triangles are ABC and PQR. Okay, now we are going to check these two triangles are congruent or not. Okay, if it is congruent means how, if not means how to say the reason. Okay, and also by which condition we make them these two triangles as congruent. Let us see the solution for this. First sum, see this, consider the triangle PQR and the triangle ABC. Here இங்கே single line போட்டிருக்காங்கன்னா இங்கே single line போட்டிருக்காங்கன்னா இந்த ரெண்டும் equal னு அர்த்தம். Okay, that is given as this RQ. Okay, this RQ இங்கே double line போட்டிருக்காங்களா அப்புறம் இங்கே double line போட்டிருக்க லைனும் equal. This RQ and BC are equal. That is given. Okay, similarly this PQ is equal to this AB. Okay, two sides are equal னு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. நமக்கு ரூல்ஸ்ல என்ன படிச்சிருக்கோம்னா ஒன்று 3 சைட்ஸுமே ஈக்குவலாக இருக்கலாம் அல்லது 2 சைட்ஸும் ஒன்று ஆங்கிள் ஈக்குவலாக இருக்கலாம். isn't it? இங்கே மற்றதை பற்றி வேற எதுவுமே given datasல கொடுக்கல. So, triangle ABC is not congruent to triangle PQR. So, இப்போ இது not congruent சொல்லிட்டோம். இது எப்போ congruent இருக்கலாம் அப்படின்னா suppose this PR length is equal to this AC length means this triangles will become congruent triangles. That is given here. If PR is equal to AC, suppose in the PR AC equal இருந்ததுன்னா then we can say this triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. This is the answer for this sum. Let us see the second sum. Here one rectangle shape is given. From this rectangle you have to consider these two as the triangles. That is, the name of the triangles are ABD and BCD. Now we are going to prove these two triangles are congruent. Let us see the solution. For that, consider triangle ABD and BCD. For the triangles to be congruent, here இங்க single line இங்கே single line கொடுத்திருந்தாங்கன்னா இந்த two sides-உம் equal னு அர்த்தம். Similarly, இங்க 2 lines கொடுத்திருக்காங்க இங்கேயும் 2 lines கொடுத்திருக்காங்கன்னா these two sides are equal. So that the given data are AB is equal to DC. That is given here. Similarly, AD is equal to BC. Okay, and this BD, this BD is a common side for both the triangles. So that should be equal. So here the three sides are, that is the corresponding three sides are equal. That is by SSS rule. That is SS rule, side 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 rule. We can say triangle ABD is congruent to triangle BCD. Next to see this triangle. Here we are going to consider the true triangle name as PXY and PXZ. Okay, like that's previous sum, we can say this PY side is equal to PZ and XY side is equal to XZ, and this PX is the common side. Then by SSS rule, we can say triangle PXY and PXZ are congruent. That's all. See the fourth sum. Here the name of the triangles are AOB and COD. Okay. Now we are going to see the solution for this. See this. We have to consider the triangle OAB. அப்படி சொன்னாலும் correct. See in the triangle பேரு ODC. Given this OA side is equal to this OC side. So இங்கே லைன் போட்டிருக்காங்க, இங்கே லைன் போட்டிருக்காங்க, இந்த ரெண்டு சைடும் ஈக்குவல்னு அர்த்தம். That is given here. OA side is equal to OC. Then angle ABO, that is angle formed at the center letter B, is equal to, இங்கே angle கொடுத்திருக்காங்களா, so that angle name is angle ODC. அப்படின்னு எழுதினாலும் கரெக்ட் தான், CDOன்னு எழுதினாலும் கரெக்ட் தான். Okay, these two angles are also equal னு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. These two are given. Okay, and angle AOB, the centerல form ஆகிற angle வந்து O ன்னு தான் represent பண்ண முடியும். அது இந்த இதுக்கும் O தான், இங்கேயும் O தான். Already we are known vertically opposite angles are equal. So அப்படின்னா இங்க form ஆகிருக்கிற angle-ம் இங்க form ஆகிருக்கிற angle-ம் எப்படி இருக்கும்னா equal ஆ இருக்கும். That is mentioned here. Angle AOB and angle DOC are equal. ஏன் equal சொல்லிருக்காங்கன்னா, since these are vertically opposite angles. So first ஒரு side equal ஆ இருந்தது, அடுத்து இங்க ஒரு angle equal ஆ இருந்தது, இப்போ இன்னொரு angle equal ஆ இருந்திருக்கு. So by AAS rule, that is angle side rule, we can say the triangle OAB is congruent to triangle ODC. Next we are going to see the fifth sum. See this triangle name is AOB and the triangle is OCD அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாம், அல்லது DOC ன்னு சொல்லலாம். Okay, அல்லது ODC ன்னு சொல்லலாம். Okay, how to consider these two as the triangles. Now we are going to prove these two as the congruent triangles. Let us see the solution. For that you have to consider the triangle AOB, this triangle, and triangle ODC, this triangle. Okay, here given எந்தெந்த side single line போட்டிருக்காங்கன்னா OA, that is அல்லது AO. This side is equal to OC. So one side வந்து equal சொல்லிட்டாங்க. அதே மாதிரி OB is, this OB side is equal to this OD side. So two sides கொடுத்துட்டாங்க. Already we are known like previous sum. Here also these two are the intersecting lines. Therefore the angle formed at the center are O only and the vertically opposite angles are equal here. So that is the angle AOB is equal to angle DOC since these two are vertically opposite angles. So we can say as this side, okay, here angle side. So by SAS rule we can say this triangle AOB and triangle DOC are congruent each other. See the sixth sum. Okay, here we are having the two triangles. That is, these two triangles are right angle triangle. See the solution. For that, you have to consider the triangle AMB. AMB and triangle AMC. Okay, within this triangle, we can consider these two as the right angled triangles. Okay, in that they were given AB and AC side are equal, and angle here 90 degree means this side also 90 degree, because this BMC is a straight line. Okay, so angle AMB here is 90 degree. Similarly for angle AMC also 90 degree. Also BM is equal to MC. This side is equal to this side. Okay. Therefore, in an isosceles angle, isosceles means two sides are equal. These two sides are equal in this triangle means the angle formed at the opposite sides. That is this side, this side opposite angle and this side opposite angle are also equal. Okay. So, by that concept, in an isosceles angles and AM is common perpendicular bisect the base. That is, it bisects this line, bisects the side BC. Okay. So, by SSA, that concept, or that is SSA means this side, this is the common side and this angle. By that rule, we can say either these two are congruent triangles, or by this side and this angle and angle. This may be say as AAS rule. Any one of the rule, we can say this triangle AMB is congruent to triangle AMC. See the fourth sum. Triangle ABC and triangle DEF are two triangles in which AB equal to DF and angle ACB equal to 70 degree, angle ABC equal to 60 degree, angle DEF equal to 70 degree and angle EDF equal to 60 degree. See this, the name of the triangles are ABC and DEF. Okay, in that AB is equal to DF, that is AB is equal to this DF, and angle ACB, that is center la irukradha consider pannikanum. So ACB, that is 70 degree, and angle ABC, that is angle formed at B is 60 degree, that is ABC is 60 degree. Similarly for this angle DEF, DEF is equal to 70 degree, and angle EDF, EDF, that is 60 degree. These are all the given data. Prove that the triangles are congruent. Okay, let us see the solution. For that, first you have to draw the two triangles with the given data. Now we are going to find this vertex angle. Okay, see this in triangle ABC. Okay, ABC, already we are known the sum of the angles inside a triangle is 180 degree. So now we are known just 60 degree and 70 degree alone. Okay, these two angle only we are known. So this angle BAC we are going to find, that is how to subtract this sum of the two angles from the 180 degree. That is 180 degree minus 70 degree plus 60 degree. 70 degree plus 60 degree is 130 degree. So 180 degree minus 130 degree is equal to 50 degree. Now the angle BAC is 50 degree. Similarly, we are going to find this F angle. That is in triangle DEF, we are known that this D angle is 60 degree and E angle is 70 degree. That is given. Okay. Therefore, angle DFE equal to 180 degree minus sum of these two angles. Okay. Here also 70 degree plus 60 degree means 130 degree. So 180 degree minus 130 degree is 50 degree. From that we conclude DFE as 50 degree. Okay, that is, now we are known this angle A is equal to angle F, isn't it or not? Similarly, already given data as AB is equal to DF and angle B is equal to angle D. So, angle side angle concept, that is angle side angle rule, we can say this triangle ABC is congruent to triangle FDE. Okay, that is FDE. Hence proved. See the fifth sum. Find all the three angles of the triangle ABC. See this one triangle ABC is given. Here BC side is extended to D. Okay, the exterior angle formed at that C is 4x minus 15 degree. Okay, here the question is you have to find the three angles of the triangles ABC. That is, you have to find the angle at A, angle at B, and angle formed interior at that C. That only you have to find. Okay, here there is no need to find the 4x minus 15 degree answer. Let us see the solution. Here already we are known this exterior angle is equal to sum of the two opposite interior angles. That is, this exterior angle is equal to sum of the two opposite interior angles. Okay, that is, this 4x minus 15 degree is equal to 2x minus 5 plus x plus 35. Okay, so 2x plus x means 3x, 35 minus 5 means 30 degree. This minus 15 come this side, plus 15. Okay, then this 3x come this side, minus 3x is equal to 30 degree plus 15 degree is 45 degree. 4x minus 3x means x is equal to 45 degree. So this is the answer for x. Now by using this x, we are going to find the other values of triangle. Okay, A, B and C. That is, angle A is x plus 35. Here you have to substitute x value as 45 degree. So we will get the angle A as 80 degree. Next we are going to substitute that angle 45 degree in B. That is 2 into 45 degree minus 5 equal to 90 degree minus 5 degree means 85 degree. Now we are known that two angles inside a triangle. Already we are known sum of the angles inside a triangle is 180 degree. So this angle A plus angle B plus angle C is 180 degree. So angle C is equal to 180 degree minus sum of these two angles. That is 80 degree plus 85 degree. That is 165 degree. That is 180 degree minus 165 degree. That is equal to 15 degree. That's all the answer. That is, the angles of a triangle are A angle is 80 degree, B angle is 85 degree and the C angle is 15 degree. So நம்ம இதை கரெக்டாக செக் பண்ணணும்னா இந்த 3 angles add பண்ணணும்னா 180 degree வரணும். Check that 80 plus 85 degree means 165 degree plus 15 degree means 180 degree. So our answer is correct. So these three are the angles of triangle ABC. Thank you, students.